Hi boys and girls, welcome back to Hands-On Hour with Miss Jerrib. Today we're going to be experimenting with a couple different ways to dye Easter eggs. So some of them you may have seen before, some of them might be new to you. If you'd like to learn some unique and cool ways to dye eggs, stick around and I'll show you. Some of you may have already seen our first method to dye eggs, which is to use shaving cream. But I'm going to show you how I like to do it. So what you'll need is something like a paper plate, or it could be a regular plate or bowl, anything that's kind of like a flat surface, maybe even like a cookie tray could work. And what you're going to want to do first, let's see, this one's a little more empty, we'll use this one first. Oh, if you can get the lid off. You're going to want to spray down some shaving cream. Maybe. Let's try the other one. There we go. You're gonna spray it down. You want it to be about a ½ inch thick. So you may need a parent's help with this. And you just spray it down till it looks kind of like that. Just a bunch of foam on a plate. And then you're gonna take some different colors of food dye. I happen to have 3 here. I have blue, yellow, and green. And you're just going to squirt some dots right on top of the shaving cream. Just squirt it on there. It doesn't have to be perfect. So you'll take each of your colors that you would like to use, squirt on out there. There we go. And after this, you're gonna swirl it all around. So once you get all your dye on there, take something like a butter knife or something disposable, whatever you wanna use, and just swirly, swirly. Whatever little design you would like. And then, oh, that looks really pretty. You're always gonna wanna have paper towels handy for these types of experiments because they can get a little bit messy. So after that, I'm gonna do 2 eggs in this way. So you're gonna plop them in gently and then take yourself a spoon and use it to just turn them over and just cover them up. Okay, so I'm gonna move that guy a little bit. Take it and you just cover them up. And you wait. You're gonna wanna wait about 20 minutes for this one until they're fully dyed. So we'll check back later to see what those ones look like. Our next method of dyeing an Easter egg is actually going to involve crayons. So there's 2 ways you can do this. I'll show you 2 different ways. The first would be to use a white crayon. And this is sort of like a magic egg hack. So you're gonna wanna start with clean hands. If you already have been dyeing eggs, that's a little hard to do because sometimes the dye can get onto the eggs that you already wanna work with. But that's totally fine, not a big deal. So what you're gonna wanna do with a white crayon is draw whatever design or word or name or, you know, pattern that you would like to do. And it's not gonna look like it's showing up very well. You'll be able to see it just a little bit under, like you won't be able to see it on camera, but you'll be able to see it while you're doing it. And just draw your best design and it'll show up magically once you put it in the dye. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna draw a design and then I'll plop it in the dye and you guys will see in a minute what it looks like. All right, let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's awesome. I'll come up close and show you. See, I wrote, Happy Easter. Just did a little zigzag design around, and then on the back I drew a few things too. I drew a heart, a smiley, and a star. It's perfect, I love it. Around the idea of using crayons, did you know you can also just draw a picture on your egg and then dye it in a light color and your picture will show up perfectly? So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna draw a little Easter scene, put it in yellow dye, and then you'll still be able to see my scene once the egg is dyed. So let me show you what that looks like. Guys, this is awesome. Let me bring it up close so you can see. See, I made a little Easter scene, the cross with a purple cloth wrapped around it. You guys see that a lot at Easter time, probably outside of a church or so. And then on the back it says, Jesus is risen. Amen. How awesome, because we know that Jesus is the reason that we celebrate Easter. His death upon the cross and his resurrection is the best news. That's the best news of Easter. It's not about an Easter bunny, although the Easter bunny is pretty fun. It's all about Jesus, guys. Awesome. I'm so glad this one turned out so well. All right, our last method for dyeing eggs today has to do with aluminum foil or tin foil. So what you're going to want to do for this method is just to take a strip of tin foil and you're just gonna place the egg inside. You want it to be a little crinkly, so it's okay if while you're wrapping it up it's a little crinkly, but you do want to make sure the whole egg is covered. You can use another piece if you need to, but I think for us one is going to be just fine. And then you're going to want to stick it into some top dye. I'm going to do blue because I haven't done an all blue one yet. And then I think it's probably time to check on our little shaving cream eggs. So we're going to stick the tinfoil egg in here. I've never done this one before, so we'll see how it works. But right now, let's check our shaving cream eggs. So I know we're going to need paper towels for this. Oh, looks like my roll's almost out. So what we'll do is take a spoon and just scoop it out. We're gonna scoop it out. I'll put it right in this kind of already a little bit dirty paper towel, and then I'll clean it at the end with a paper towel. So, whoops. Oh, it's a little slippery. You probably will need an adult's help for this. And you don't want to rub very hard. You just want to kind of pat it dry in a way. Let me get an extra plate for this. Glad I brought lots of supplies out with me today. Ooh, that's really cool. All right. Whoa, how awesome. It looks tie-dye. That's really cool. All right. Oh, you guys have to try this way. It is so awesome. So like I said, we're just patting it dry. Let me bring it up close so you can see. Look at that. All tie-dye looking. So awesome. I'm gonna do the other one too. You guys have to try this method. It is so cool. All right, so we'll just, again, scoop it out. Want a little help there. And I'll put it right on my paper towel plate. And you're just dabbing the shaving cream off. You don't want to bring the color off. You just want to get that shaving cream off. Ooh, this one still looks tie-dye, but it looks totally different. Wow, that's really cool. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to show you. It's all like light colors, this one. Very cool. Here they are side by side so you can see the difference. This is the first one, this is the second one. Very cool. I love that method. I'm gonna have to do that again in the future. That was very exciting. Okay, now let's check on our tinfoil egg. So I have a feeling I'm going to need this messy plate for this one as well. We'll see. I'm a little nervous because like I said, I've never tried this way before. So we'll see what happens. Okay. You're definitely going to get messy during this craft. So that's okay though. It's always a lot of fun. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. All right, hold on. Let me get a clean area of our paper towel to use. Oh, okay. Interesting. I like it. Guys, this is what our tinfoil egg looks like up close. I didn't expect this. It's kind of cool. That's where I got a little fingerprint on it. That's not from the tinfoil. It's kind of cool. Different. I wonder what would happen if I dipped it in another color after I dipped it in the blue. Might be interesting. Well, there you have it. There's our different ways to dye Easter eggs. We had drawing on with a white crayon, drawing on with different colorful crayons. We did some shaving cream eggs, and we did a tinfoil egg. I had so much fun during this hands-on hour with you guys. I hope you tune in next week to see what kind of craft or experiment we're going to do. And I hope that you and your family have an awesome and blessed Easter, and that you enjoy time together. Maybe you get to do a FaceTime or a Zoom call with some of your extended family. I think that's what we're gonna do, because we can't all be together. That's my favorite part of the holiday. But when you can't be together, you have to make do with what you have. Just like we do in our hands-on hour. We take stuff we have around our house and we make do. We make something awesome with it. So here's to making the best out of what we have around our houses. Happy Easter, guys. Have an awesome time. Bye.